which is mean
in a mocking way. In a mocking way.
It's a mocking way. But they were identified as a follower of Christ. That's all it means.
No, but it was a mocking word.
It wasn't a mocking word. It is in the Bible. It means follower of Christ.
When were they first called Christians and by whom?
Yeah, but other people.
Did they call themselves Christians or other people call them Christians?
No, they were called Christians because Christian comes from the word of Christ. Right. So Christian come from the word of Christ. So Christians are followers of Christ. That's all it is.
No. But so basically, what it is you had people following the historical Jesus, and then all of a sudden you had these people following this vision of Paul.
No, it's not the Paul. No. Stop going to Paul first. Christian began those when Christ was around and follow him. Right. So the follower of Christ, those are the ones.
So many points for a few. I
don't know well, I'm just clarifying.
No. Here's what you're doing. I'll tell you what you're doing, Michael. You're explaining why you believe what you believe. Yes. Right. And unfortunately, what you believe isn't true based on what you're supposed to believe.
According to you.
No.
According to me, what we believe is true.
Okay. No. You can't prove a belief true.
Of course.
You can't.
Of course.
No, you can't.
No, there's so much evidence.
No. You can give me You can give me reasons.
Well, you may not believe.
No, listen.
What I believe is true, but I will prove it.
Michael.
That what we believe is true.
Michael.
That's what I'm doing.
Michael.
That's what I'm going to do.
Michael, first understand a basic principle. A basic
according
principle.
to you,
no,
according
to the laws of logic. All right.
Logic. We establish logic.
Okay. Well, this is what. So when you speak and have a conversation and a dialogue, you need to apply rules to the conversation.
You apply from which rules?
From human beings, from what we do.
You mean logic in understanding?
Otherwise, you don't make no sense, is it? Do you understand that you have to make sense when you talk?
Yeah, of course.
And you understand the rules of logic govern that. So, for example, if someone makes a claim, rules of logic dictate that person has to provide the proof
we
of the
go
claim.
actually deep into that.
No. One second.
No. I just want to make a point. If you want to apply logic, then we're going to apply the logic based on what the Bible says.
No, we're not.
What the Quran claims against the Bible.
Look, first thing.
And then we're going to apply logic to come into the conclusive truth.
First of all, forget the Bible and the Quran right now.
Of course, what we do.
No.
Because your reasoning is based on the Quran. My reasoning is based on the Bible.
No,
that's where we have to establish what is true, what is false.
The Quran for me has nothing to do with my understanding of logic.
Of course he is.
Well, no, I'm telling you it doesn't. No.
When the Bible claims God has a son, according to your Quran, you will say God has no son.
So
your logic comes from the Quran. It doesn't come from the Bible.
This is my new style, isn't it?
That's what it is.
Right, Michael, I'll say it again to you. You can't tell me what I believe.
Okay, let's go back.
Michael.
Otherwise, we're just going to go back and forth.
No. You have to establish a premise here, right? You can't tell me what I believe, right?
Of course, you can't tell me either what I believe.
I'm not telling you what you believe, right? Well, you're trying to tell me what I believe. So don't do that, please.
No, I don't.
You just did.
No, I didn't.
All right.
I didn't.
I'll say it again to you. My belief, my understanding of logic, has nothing to do with the Quran. So don't assert that it does when I'm telling you it doesn't.
No. The reason why I'm saying that, when you are judging my faith, when you were saying to the gentleman, how do you believe is true? You are basing your judgment based on your faith.
No.
Because your faith
Michael.
make a claim against my faith being false.
Michael.
That's all it is.
Michael.
It's a matter of your belief.
That's
all it is.
Michael, let me give you an example.
Is it not a matter of your belief?
Let me explain something to you. Shall I explain something to you? When I'm asking you why you believe something, that isn't me attacking you. It's asking me why you believe something.
No, you actually denying what I believe is false.
You haven't told me.
Yeah, you making claim what I believe is false.
I haven't made no claims.
But I've watched.
I'm asking you.
I watched many of your videos. Every claim you've done.
I'm saying to you again.
Yeah. You still came here. Okay.
You still accepted the invitation
because I know that the Christianity is a true faith.
All right.
It's an Abrahamic faith, and then
Michael, don't preach. Michael.
That is clear and true, and we have evidence. I know every claim that you will make against Christianity is false.
Would you like somebody to Michael?
That's my position.
Michael, would you like somebody
I'm here. I'm trying to establish. I want to establish the truth.
You can't even establish the basic rules of a discussion.
Okay, let's.
You can't even establish that.
Okay.
How are you going to discuss anything technical?
Darren, let's start now.
Right.
And then
no, but before I start, let me explain something to you, Michael. Let me explain something to you. I'm trying to be a calm. Oh, just so everyone know, this is 2020. Yeah. Tyson smashed Wilder last night. Boom, should have had 2 goals yesterday. This or that, right?
Yeah.
So just so you know, this is not an old video. Right. Anyway. Right. I don't debate the man.
I'm honored to have a conversation with Darren, and I've watched him many times engaging our brothers and our sisters. Christian, I'm a Christian who knows his faith, and we stand firm, and he is able to explain every question that the Muslim has to the Christian. And I'm here to make a defense for Christ, and I just want to make this clear that Christ is the God of all human beings that come to the world.
No need to preach.
And our way to the Father is only through Jesus Christ.
Michael, I'm going to say one thing to you.
Stand for it.
Can I explain one thing to you? I have a very serious principle. I do not debate the man, right? If you leave your senses, if you become illogical in a discussion, then the discussion is over. I'm telling you straight. Yeah, I'm not here for you to hear you preach, because that's not what we're here to do. Right. But you just told everyone Jesus is your God. Right.
When Jesus came, he spoke
you're doing it
to
again.
Israel.
You're doing it again.
He spoke to them. He said, the Savior, the one you were waiting for, is here. He revealed himself to them.
All right.
And it was up to them to receive him or not. Many received him, many rejected him.
How do you know what Jesus said or did?
So
how do you know what Jesus said?
So we can start.
How do you know what Jesus said, who he went to, who he spoke to, what he did? How do you know this?
They call it history. It's called history.
Where?
I can tell you my history, yeah? Where I come from, my grandparents.
Ask about your history.
It's a history of my family.
Your history.
There are people who have that history of our family, and they relate that history.
I'm not asking about your history.
And then when you see the life of Jesus, what we have in the Bible is in his life.
I'm not asking about your history.
And people tell us about who he was and what he said, and it's recorded in the Bible. That's why we have the history.
Right.
History is passed on through that which people relate to others.
Right.
So they relate to history. That's what it is.
So
that's why they call history.
Okay. And where can I find this history?
The Bible.
All right. And how do you know this history written in the Bible is true?
It's true.
No. Why do you believe that?
Why I believe that? Because I believe, I gave you the analogy. I have a history, where I come from, our culture. My grandparent, me as a person now, I wouldn't know my history unless my relative have told me about our history. So as I grew up, I grew within that knowledge.
Did your relatives?
Sorry. As they relate me our history, I grew with that history.
Okay.
Today we have a Jew, even the Jew in the books, they
it's
talk
a new tactic.
about
what can I do? Let them talk.
No, I'm trying to explain to you.
No, I know, but you're not answering the question.
No, I'm answering the question.
You're not. I asked you a simple question.
Darren.
Michael.
I'm saying
Michael,
to you.
I asked you a simple question.
You're
not answering my question.
You're
not answering my question.
No, I'm answering
What was my question?
I'm talking
what
about
was
the
my question?
history.
What was the question?
If the history in the Bible is true.
No, I didn't say that, did I? What was my question?
What did you ask?
Why?
That's what I'm saying.
No. Well, my question was a very simple one. Why do you believe the history that's written in the Bible is true?
Because it has been passed on to us, and we have old manuscripts, let's say scriptures, to the possession of the Jew to this day that testify of what we have in the Bible.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying to you. There is history related. So we have history of Christ, even from his enemies who did not believe in him, they tell about him. We have a history which is true. That's what I'm I'm telling you.
All you keep doing is telling me the history's true. Why you believe it's true?
Because it's true.
Why do you believe that?
Something is true. It's true. You cannot entirely say it's false. No. Because the truth of it. Okay, I'll tell you first of all. We know Christ when he came. Yeah. When he came, Christ spoken as we have in the Bible. He spoke to the people. He says, now...
Right, stop. Michael, you're quoting...
I'm explaining to you.
No, but you know what you're doing is this. You're quoting from the Bible.
You're going around. I'm giving you answers.
I've asked you to validate what you're coming from.
I'm giving the answers. You don't like my answers.
No, you're not giving me answers.
You say, what do you believe?
Right.
What I believe
is true. No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. I said, why do you believe the history that's written in the Bible is true?
That's what I'm saying to you.
Just telling me it's true doesn't answer the question.
And I gave you the answer.
No, you give me an analogy. You give an analogy.
We have a document, ancient document that talks about.
I'm trying.
No,
This is my new tactic, so I'm trying.
You are
Let's
trying
not
to-
panic, people.
You are trying to
Let's see how long it lasts.
Let's see how long that lasts.
Darren, you are trying to use a tactic to think that I'm a fool. I don't understand what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about, I'm very conscious and I know what I'm talking
Michael,
about makes sense.
Michael.
I'm saying to you.
You're talking gibberish.
No.
Can I just ask a
I'm
question?
saying to you, what I'm saying is based on a history, what we have from the ancient time, which is written of Christ and proved to be true.
How's it been proven to be true?
The history.
I grabbed the mad one.
The history.
Honestly. Can I throw this fish back?
Darren,
Okay, Michael.
Darren, I don't know how I will make it clear to you.
Michael, can I ask you?
How I will make it clear to you.
All right.
But I'm answering.
All right, so
in a rational way.
Right.
In
So
a rational
just
way.
so I understand. All right, I understand what you said. Michael, you can't
hold
just keep talking.
on.
You can't just keep talking.
No, you asked me a question.
No, you've answered it. You've answered it. All right. So your response to my question, just so I can clarify it in my mind and work out where to take it from this point. I asked you a question: why you believe the history that's written in the New Testament is a reliable source of information? I asked you that. Now, your response was because of the history, because of the manuscripts. Right. Of course the manuscripts. I'm asking you why you believe what's written in the manuscripts is reliable.
If now, okay, I will give you the answer. If I go now in a spiritual dimension to explain to you how I've been convinced by the Holy Spirit what I believe is true, you will even just laugh because you don't have what I have with God in that intimacy of through His Spirit. You will just laugh because I can go deeper down when God revealed Himself, in that intimate way when He says, "I will be with you until the end of time," through the Holy Spirit that He sent. You will even laugh. I can go deep to that level, but you won't understand what I will explain to you. What I believe is true. That's what I'm answering. I'm trying to go in a logic for you to understand, but you don't understand.
But there's no logic in what you're saying.
I can go
There's
deeper
no logic in what you're saying.
Spiritual.
There's no logic in what you're saying.
Listen, I can go deeper in a spiritual.
There's no logic in what you're saying.
Spiritual dimension. You're still not going to understand.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. to you.
Michael.
That's what I'm saying.
Michael, it's a very simple question I'm asking you, and I don't know why you're going all around the houses. I'm going to ask you it the last time. If you can't answer it, you can't answer it.
I'll answer it.
You haven't answered it.
I have answered.
Okay.
You don't like my answer, that's all.
No, your answer doesn't make any sense.
Because you can't make sense with the things of God, that's all it is.
What?
I'll explain to you every history. See.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Were you born believing the Bible is a reliable source of information?
Everybody when he's born is empty. He has no
so you weren't born believing that?
He has no knowledge.
Right. So you were taught this?
Yes. No.
Yes.
Well, okay, I'm gonna give you my. Are you ready to listen to my encounter with God?
Yes.
Are you ready? I have an encounter with God. Yeah? I have a personal encounter with God. Jesus already made that claim in the Bible. He says, when you shall know the truth shall set you free. This is the claim in the Bible. So I'm going to tell you about my personal encounter with God. I was about 15. Yeah? Are you ready to understand the things of the Spirit and believe in them? I was 15.
Okay.
I was 15 when I have an encounter with God through His Word. I was by myself, and the Lord gave me the Bible. When I say God, the Lord gave me the Bible, the God speak in our heart. He spoke to me to take the Bible and read about Him. And there I read the scripture, and the scripture convinced me of what I was reading.
How did it convince you?
Through my heart. It's a spiritual thing.
I can't deal with emotion, can I?
From that young age, as I was, I believe in God. Not because of what anybody said to me, but what I read, and the Holy Spirit convinced me.
Which Bible did the
So
Holy Spirit say to you?
I have believed what I know.
Which Bible?
But as I grew, as I became an adult, I have spiritual encounter. My first day, I will tell you, in my first day when I stepped in this place, Speaker's Corner, there was a gang, I was just saying, just expression, a gang of Muslims. There was an old man in one of the steps. He was there, the Christian man. He was preaching. All the young...
Michael.
I'm explaining to you.
No, you're waffling. You're waffling.
I ask you, are you ready to understand
You're just waffling.
You see?
You're just waffling.
I ask you, I'm going to speak to you about the things of the
You're
Spirit.
waffling. I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest with you. I said something at the very beginning.
I want you to finish.
No, Michael. I said something at the very beginning.
You want my answers?
No, Michael.
Oh, you don't want my answers?
Michael, I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay. Let's go back.
You can't have a logical discussion.
I was saying, I think the reason...
You can't have a logical discussion.
No, sorry.
You can't.
No.
It's impossible.
When I came
How much rope did I give the geezer?
I wanted to prove...
And he was waffling.
No, I'm not waffling. I'm giving you answers.
Michael.
You don't like my answers. I said to you, if I speak to you about the things of the Spirit...
If I ask your name...
Are you going to believe?
Listen.
Are you going to believe?
If I ask your name... Okay, listen.
You don't give me time.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a simple question.
Okay.
If I ask you your name...
No, Darren, listen.
Michael.
The reason why we came...
We're done. Thank you. You're not going to talk, forget it.
No, go on, talk. I'll give you
Okay.
1 hour.
Right. If I ask you your name and you keep telling me your friend's name, should I be happy with that answer?
Did I not ask?
No, should I be happy with that answer?
Did I not ask you?
Listen, should I be happy with the answer? If I ask you a question, what's your name?
I gave you my name.
No.
I gave you my name.
Understand the principle. If I ask you your name and you give me someone else's name, should I be happy with that answer?
Darren, I gave you my
No, should I be happy with that answer?
No, I won't.
Of course not. It's illogical to even think I should be happy.
No.
Right. I asked you a specific question about why you believe the history in the New Testament is reliable, and you waffled.
I did not.
And then you said to me, oh, you don't like my answer. No, I don't like your answer because you're not answering my question. It's a very simple question. If you can't answer simple questions, you're going to struggle when it gets technical.
Basically, Michael's point was, he thinks it's reliable. Just to hear what I have to say, and if I'm wrong, then correct me. What he's saying is that it's to do with the fact that he had this experience.
No, it's not.
My answer was, it's a history.
No, but you had it.
No.
But
before I came to there,
yes.
I said it's a history.
Yes.
A history, you see.
And my question is this: how do you know the history is true? Okay.
Now, I'm talking to him in a logical ground where everyone can understand.
So, Michael,
I'm just saying.
Michael, the question then is this: look. So, if you are convinced by the history in the Bible, okay, then there would be some rational, logical ways of verifying whether that assumption you've made of reliability is true or not. Would you accept that?
That's my question.
Okay. So those things would perhaps be. I think preservation would be a very big one.
No, because the reason why I'm saying that.
Yes.
You see, when we are talking about the Bible.
Yes.
In directly talking about Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
When we talk about Jesus Christ, there is a claim in the Bible that Jesus Christ made and say this will be the sign that will follow those who shall believe.
Yes.
And then can we identify the sign that Jesus spoke of in the Bible in our time right now? Yes. We can identify those signs and they're evident in our time. So whatever the Bible claims, we need to see evidence of that what is claimed.
So the question.
So today I'm saying the Bible, the claim that the Bible made 2,000 years ago. Today we can identify with those signs.
But is it important?
So that's my question. Prophecy.
But did the words of Jesus matter? What he said?
Of course it matters.
Okay. And does it matter whether those words are preserved or not?
Of course.
It does matter, right? Okay. So a rational analysis of the Bible would be, I believe, that if your belief is true, then you would have to have some evidence to prove that those were actually the words of Jesus.
Not even evidence, just reason to believe it.
Or reasons, right? Now, if you can actually provide a lot of evidence that actually Jesus didn't say those things, or somebody else added them later, would that make a difference to you?
No.
I'm asking you a question. Would that make a difference to you?
I have to answer. You see, I think I was trying to answer Darren in a very understandable ground when I related about everyone history, where we
Yes.
come from.
Yes.
No, please,
Let him
Darren,
finish,
let me
let him
speak.
Well, come
That's
on, I've
how
tried that tactic.
history
Yeah.
is told.
Let me just deal with that.
History is told. Any man, any history that we have, even in the library, some of the item you have there, it comes from histories.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then people tell the story of
Alhamdulillah.
what has happened.
Michael, can I just
I'm
address
saying
your
to
history?
you-
Let him finish.
Please.
Let him finish.
I'm just saying, Jesus Christ, with the Bible we have,
Yes.
is a book of history.
Yes.
And first of all, from the beginning, it tells the history of God
All right.
and His people, and then it talks about the people of God that He chose,
right.
1 second.
nation, and I'm coming.
Yes.
And it talks about
Yes.
what was
Yes.
spoken in the previous scriptures
Yes.
and what came to pass and what He did.
Michael, is it
And this
important?
history,
I understand.
I'm just saying.
I
I'm
understand.
just
Let him
saying.
finish, let him finish.
This history is being told to us. Of course, within the writing of this history,
Yes.
there may be some omission.
Okay.
Or because even the Bible make that claim. The things that Jesus did,
Yes.
if they are to be written, they cannot contain
Yes.
a book
Okay.
because there were so many. So even the Bible it's just been compressed
Okay.
within the history of the person of Jesus Christ.
Is it fair to say that the reliability of that history is dependent on its accuracy? Is that
Of course, it's accurate.
no?
No, that's not the
It's
question.
accurate.
No, but answer my question. Is it fair to say that the reliability of that history is down to the accuracy of how it was recorded?
And how it was relayed.
Okay, let's just make the
Michael, just make one point.
fundamental
Yes.
point of Christianity
Yes.
is the claim of Jesus
gonna preach.
being the Son.
Okay.
Sorry, these are the only aspect of Christianity people have to prove being false.
Yes.
The claim of that Jesus was the Son of God.
Yes.
He was crucified.
Yes.
He was buried and resurrected.
Yes.
These are the three. These are the three.
Three what?
These are the three. The three most belief.
Doctrinal
Big
belief.
belief.
Right.
Belief
So who has to
that people have
To disprove.
All
right, so-
That's all.
Right, here's your,
Because-
Michael, stop, please. All right, you're wrong. You're claiming he was crucified. You're claiming he was resurrected. Burden of proof is on you, mate. We don't have to disprove
Sorry?
that. You're the one making the claim.
No, the book will make the claim.
You're making the claim.
No, I'm not. The book.
Yeah, right. Oh, your book is making the claim.
And then this-
Right.
yeah.
So I don't have
There-
to. Right.
there is a testimony
Michael. Do you understand how claims work? We don't have to disprove a claim. You have to prove your claim.
Oh, do we have to prove it?
Yes.
I'll prove it. I'll prove first of all. I'll prove because you see the Bible, the New Testament without the Old Testament, there's no validity of the New Testament.
That isn't proof.
No, I'm just saying.
Well, that isn't proof.
Within our Bible, we have the testimony.
Your
of
Bible
the
isn't
New,
proof.
Sorry, the testimony of the New Testament is the Old Testament. The Old Testament, there is all evidence of the death of Christ.
It's not proof.
There is the.
It's just hearsay.
No, please, I'm saying to
Finish
you.
and I'm going to come in.
I'm saying it's hearsay.
I'm saying the Old Testament is the testimony of the New Testament. In the Old Testament, there is the clear evidence of the death of the one is the Son of God.
Okay, so Michael.
And the resurrection.
Where?
It is in the Bible.
Where? In the Old Testament?
In Old Testament.
Where?
Yes.
Where's that?
Should I read it to you? Will you be patient for me to read?
Yeah, read it.
You need.
Read it.
You need.
Just don't read Psalms 10, please. But anyway, read it.
All you need is evidence, isn't it? Darren, please.
No. Look, I've explained things to you, right?
Okay,
If you make
okay.
listen. I said very from the very beginning, right? You can't prove anything, nor can I. Right? It's
But
belief.
can prove-
You can't prove nothing.
Because we have
That's
the
not proof.
scriptures.
That's not
We have
proof.
the-
This is a book written by men.
It is a proof.
It's a book written by Jews.
It is a
It's
proof.
nothing. It's nothing.
When we go to school,
It's nothing.
we study what we study. It's become our proof
right.
of what we are
Michael,
studying.
going back to my
Our
point.
knowledge
All right,
of what
Let me just use an example.
Is
You
it-
use your
no,
family. You use
no.
Use your
You say I
use
can't
your
prove.
history as
Can
an
I
example.
answer you?
You use your history as an
Can I
example.
answer?
No,
Can
you
I-
use your history as an example.
Can you
yeah?
give me the
You
time
use
to-
your history as an example.
Please,
didn't you?
can I answer what you asked me?
No, it has to be done. What can I say, Michael? You use your history as an example. Yes, your great grandfather.
How many
whatever.
minutes?
Yeah, right. I'm not.
How many minutes?
All right. Okay. Could your great grandfather have lied? Could your great grandfather have lied said he fought in a particular war when he lied. Could he have lied? Could he have lied?
Lied in intent to.
Could he have lied? Yes. He wanted to look like a hero.
In intent to
deceive people.
To
yes.
deceive.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Why? How do you know that?
Why would he? Why will you want?
Because he wants to look brave.
No. What will be the purpose?
Because he wants to be a hero.
Huh?
He wants to be a hero.
I don't think.
No. Is it possible your great grandfather lied?
I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't think so.
You don't think people lie?
No.
Michael.
I don't think.
Could he have lied?
I don't
All right,
think let's just say my grandparent. Yeah?
No, your great grandparents.
When they spoke the history.
You don't know that.
Because what it is, they're trying to build, they're trying to preserve.
Right.
They're trying to preserve.
Could they have lied?
No, they're trying to preserve. They're trying to preserve the history.
Right. So they could have created a false history.
They want to pass on
Yes,
the history.
yes.
This is not like skills.
Yes.
When they used
Do
to do
people not pass on false history?